Hello everyone! So this is going to be the ultimate beginner's guide to diamond painting. What is it? How do you do it? If you've done this before or know what you're doing, this is probably not for you. This is bare bones if you are just starting out and curious what it is to see if you would like it. So let's get right into it. Normally, when you buy a diamond painting kit, it will come with everything you need to do it. You don't need to buy anything extra. Depending on the company, some companies are better than others. You get more stuff, less stuff. Better quality stuff, less better quality stuff. There are really cheesy companies out there that'll, you'll be missing diamonds and stuff, but let's not really worry about that right now. I get most of mine on Amazon or Diamond Painting Club. I will put links to everything in the description, so always be sure to check the description. They'll have links to everything I talk about here and show you here. So normally when you buy one, it comes with a canvas, it comes with a set of drills, it comes with a tray to hold your drills while you work. It comes with an adhesive square, which people call wax, which is not really wax. I've tried melting it and it doesn't melt. It's actually like some sort of adhesive. So that's a wax square. And don't worry, yes, this looks really small. This will last you like forever. I don't think I've gone onto a second square in like the almost 10 paintings I've done so far. So it lasts you. You will have enough. And it comes with a pen, sometimes even a little cushiony pen holder thingy that you could put on the pen. Sometimes also in higher quality kits or kits that come with a lot of stuff, they'll give you some multi-placers. This helps you place more than one diamond at a time. This, I believe, is like a 3-placer here, and they just like pop in and out. Normally it'll come with just a regular pen like this, but when you get some fancy ones, sometimes they give you a little extra. So that's like a 3-placer rather. This is probably like a 7 or 8 placer. You would just put, the wax. You would do it the same way you'd work this end of the pen, and I'll show you that in a minute. And again, is another just different, a smaller tip. So those are all multi-placers that let you place multiple diamonds at a time in a row. This here looks like a little spatula. This is for actually straightening your drills or keeping them straight, to kind of push them and keep them straight in there. I haven't really used one of these yet, so anyway, some alternate trays that come with them sometimes. Usually you'll get this green thing. It's really small. I don't really like those, but sometimes they'll come with something like this. I really like when they do because I like this funnel to pour the drills back into the bags and stuff. So that's just an overview of what comes with it. Now, let's get into actually how it works. They vary quite a bit. So first, when you open your canvas, you'll probably want to put some heavy books and stuff on it, let it flatten out. Don't be too alarmed. As long as there's not bubbles and the glue underneath, you're fine. So when you see the canvas, you'll have a key on the side. Sometimes they come with a paper one too, but here is your key. This works very much like cross stitching. You basically follow the symbol. Now, these numbers here, they're usually 3 or 4 digit numbers. That is your DMC code. That also crosses over from cross-stitching. DMC, if you know, is a color code for the different types of threads. So right here, it's just a color code for the different types of drill. This is universal. This code is universal, so that will be the same color across all paintings that have that same number. However, some paintings don't come with that code. So that you'll just have to follow. I'll show you how to do this one as well. This you're just gonna have to follow straight. And if you store them for later, you're gonna have to do it visually matching because you don't know what the exact color is for across a painting. So none of these, you'll never know what these are across another painting. The symbols are never the same across every painting. So let's start with Ariel here, because these are 3 different kinds I'll show you. So interestingly enough, Ariel came with the drills in little baggies. This is very rare, especially for Amazon orders. Coming in little baggies like this. So this is pretty straightforward here. This has 26 on it. Usually these are numbered by the order number. So this number here is just goes in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to keep track of your stuff. This is your symbols, that's your DMC code. So 26 would be 26 on this list, which is symbol number 4. So here's 26. Oh, let me just get this so you no glare. So 26 is this one here. The symbol is 4. So anytime you see a 4 on this canvas, let's find a 4. Where are you, 4? There we go. And focus. See the 4s there? That's where you're going to place this color. So 26 is 4, and you place those everywhere there's a 4. Now, generally, the canvas color doesn't usually have to do too much with the drill color. Sometimes your canvas will look weird and weird colors, but it doesn't affect that in any way. You can work on a completely black and white canvas and do the whole colors. You just want to make sure you're following whatever this key says and use those colors for that key. So now, that was pretty easy. And the ones without the DMC work very similar. Let's give you one without the DMC here. So this is pretty basic. This is a lot of the Amazon ones I get are like this, where it doesn't have the DMC code, it just has, you know, an order number and the symbols with it. Again, works the same way, but this is more normal of how they come. And in the baggies too. So, keep all my stuff together. So this is more normal how they come in these types of bags. So now you have to look at, take this little one, easier to manage. On the bags, we'll have the order number. This is going to be the order number. This is just the item number of the canvas. Sometimes if you're lucky and the canvas comes like this, sometimes it will also have the DMC on here, so you can take record of that so you know it for future canvases in case you need drills for something else, but don't worry about that. So this has the order number and the item number of the canvas, as you can see, F025, that's just saying that goes to this canvas. It's for them when they stock it and stuff. So, the order number here is 21. 21, this is going to be the T. So, anytime you see a T on this canvas, it gets number 21. Now, it's probably a good idea to take all these out and put them in little plastic baggies. I'll put a link. You can get these on Amazon easily. So you're a little more organized, because it's hard to keep taping these back up if you don't finish use with the color on however you want to work. So it's probably easier to, you know, right before you start, or even as you go, if you want to, you know, start a color, make sure you have a baggie on hand that you can put it back, or even just tape this closed. I mean, it just gets annoying when you tape it closed. And now I will show you the horse one, which also comes with these. Same thing as that fox, except this also has the DMC code with it. And I will show you what that looks like on the bags. So as you can see here, this is order number 1, and that's the DMC code, just so you're, you know, aware. And sometimes if you're lucky, the other ones will have the bags that look like this without the DMC code on the canvas, so you can kind of cheat and find the DMC code for it. But again, you don't really even have to worry about the DMC code. This is just if you want to keep your drills. Those are universal colors across all canvases. You know, in case you get one where the company shorted you on drills, you can go look back and see what you have and replace those. So again, works the same way. That was number 1. Number 1 would be easy enough. Number 1 symbol here. So anywhere you see a number 1, that's where you put that symbol. Now, how do you actually do it? Well, let me show you. Who should we start on here? You know what? I'll do Ariel because I don't feel like opening those. All right, Ariel. Okay, let's zoom in. And some of those 4s. All right, so we'll do the same number we did before. We'll grab this 26 here. So 26 is going to be number 4 on the canvas. Can we get any closer? Let me get closer for you. There, I think that's better. Okay, so you see here, our bag number 26 is 26 here, which would be number 4 on the canvas. So what I'm gonna do, you take your little tray, you open up your drills here, and you pour some out. And now you kind of shake them a little bit, kind of back and forth, up and down, and then you can kind of see how a lot of them are right side up. You want the flat side against the canvas. You pick up the round side with your drill and the flat goes against the canvas. So this helps you keep them upright so you can pick them really easy. And let's start. Okay. We start by, you take your little wax square. These have like a film on each side, like a plastic piece, just to keep it protected. So you want to remove that, at least one side. If you look at the pen tip, it's kind of like a hollow tube right there at the metal piece. So what we're going to do there, take your pen, just poke it all the way down into that, pick it up, see it left a hole there, and now the wax is at the end of the pen. That's what's going to help you pick up your diamonds. So you do that, and you only have to do that once every so often. You can place a lot of diamonds with this. You don't have to keep doing that every time. So now we said that was number 4. So let's find a 4 on our canvas. Oh, nice, right on the top here. Okay, let's get this in camera. Okay, you see we have some 4s here. So what you do, you take one of those drills that are right side up, and you just place it on the 4. Take a drill, place it on a 4. Take a drill, place it on the 4. And it's that simple. Now, it's a way to actually, work on these as you go. Obviously, you saw me do this, I forgot to mention, this is what you pull back. You pull this adhesive back, this is sticky. So you pull this back, and this is where you're putting the drills on. Always make sure to know which way this goes on. You might want to take a marker and mark like top left corner. See how I folded this down a little bit here so I know which corner is the top left, because if you put this on backwards, it's going to stick and you're not going to be able to get it off. So the way you would work, you can just pull this down a little bit, hold it back with something, maybe put a little weight or something here, and then just go little by little. I wouldn't really recommend pulling the whole thing off and going by color by color. You can do that, especially when you're starting out. It might be a little easier to do that if you don't want to keep taping the bags closed and just go little baggy by little baggy. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be so much easier if you just do a little bit at a time and just hold a little bit back at a time. So that's pretty much that. Now, if you want to get fancy and order some things to make your life easier, I would highly recommend a bigger tray. This will allow you to put way more diamonds in here and work with a lot more, and it helps you get them upright so much more. You can barely fit anything in here. If I put these in here, you could probably see I can get a better... They're almost all upright in here because I have more room to work with and they don't fly out all over the place. So I'd highly recommend a bigger tray. You don't need it. Like I said, this is just if you want to get fancy. You don't really need any of this extra stuff. Like I said, the baggies also, it's probably a really good idea to use these. Otherwise, you can use pill bottles, you can use little bead containers, whatever will help you keep organized and not have to keep taping those bags closed. It's just gonna make your life easier. If you wanna get super fancy, I love these. They're like little Tic Tac containers. So this is a kit for my little dragon one. It's a big kit. It fit all of it except one bag of black. So I like to label with the symbols, so I don't have to keep looking back at the key every time I work. So if I want to do symbol number 1 on my canvas, I grab this out, pour it in my thing, it just flips the top, pour it out in my tray, and just start working. When I'm done, I pour it back in, put it right back. So much easier to work when you're organized like this. Again, extra, don't need to do this. You can just bare bones it right out of the thing and just go. So, I think that's pretty much it as far as just bare bones, what they are, how you do them, and what they look like. So maybe I'll do a little more advanced things if you'd like. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll address that maybe in another video. So just let me know. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.